Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. So for those that obviously want to see more content of this and you really like it, click the subscribe button or the notification button as well so that you're notified immediately when I post a new video. So recently we had a video on TikTok that reached about 250,000 people. So thank you guys for watching that video. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth so that you can understand it a little bit better on what I meant about can you trade with 100 Rand or should you just decide to save up a little bit more? So let's get into it. So, can you trade with 100 Rand? Okay, that's it. Just 100 Rand for you to trade with. You're funding your account with that and that's it, okay? So just keep this in mind and visualize it. Just this, 100 Rand. So what is the exchange for 100 Rand in dollars? So it's approximately, if we round it off, we can say $6 US. So that's all you have to work with in your trading account, only $6, okay? So let's put that on there. Okay, we're gonna have person A. Okay, let's put that over there. We're gonna have person A. Person A, right over there. They're gonna fund the account with 100, which is approximately $6 if we round it off, okay, $6. So we go from that and we go and we test it onto the broker. Let's just see for now. Let's do person B over here. There we go. Okay, so person B. So we'll get to that one in a second. So person A, this is you right now, right? You only have 100 Rand, you're gonna fund your account with that and you want to trade on the foreign exchange markets. So let's get onto our trading account. Let's test that. Can we trade with 100 Rand in our trading account? So let's see. So I'm just gonna go with Canadian CHF, just a normal minor pair over there. And I'm going to use the smallest lot size you can, because remember, you only have 100 Rand that you're working with, just 100 Rand. So 0.01 lot size. Let's actually write that down for a second. 0.01 lot size. There we go. Okay, so that's your lot size you're going to use. That is your risk that you're going to apply on a single trade. And remember, you only have 100 Rand, so you can only use that once, only once till that trade is complete. Okay, just wait for it in a second. I'll show you why. So smallest lot size, 0.01. Okay, and I'm going to just put in sort of an order. We're not going to place the trade, but you can see more or less with a MetaTrader 5, you're able to see what you're going to lose or risk on the specific trade. So Canadian CHF, we're on the 30-minute time frame. I'm just going to put it anywhere on the chart right now for my entry. And then I'm going to put my, let's just put it here for sell. And then we're going to put our stop loss. So let's go for a 10 pip stop loss. You see where it says 100 points. You're not going to count the last digit. So it's 10 pips. Okay, that's how we calculate from entry to stop loss. So from entry to our risk. And as you can see on MetaTrader 5, it really tells you how much you're going to lose on a single trade. So for Canadian CHF, we can see that we're going to be losing only $1, more or less $1 on this trade with 10 pip stop loss. Okay, and so yeah. So let's say we lost this trade, right? Canadian CHF, we place a trade, and let's say this trade obviously hits stop loss. So we would be in a negative on this trade, our first trade. So let's say trade 1, and we're gonna have a maximum of, let's say, 3 trades. Okay, trade 2 and trade 3. Okay, so we have 3 trades over here. First trade was a loss of negative, let's say $1.18. Okay, next trade, and let's say worst case scenario, we keep losing a trade, right? Because anything can happen in the market. So let's say we had 3 consecutive losses in a row. So there's a second loss, minus $1.18. Let's just say it's the same stop loss. Remember, each trade, depending on your analysis and strategy, your stop loss can obviously be a little bit different. Okay, but in this example, I'm going to be showing you the same loss and risk. Okay, so minus another $1.18. There we go. So trade 1 was a loss, trade 2 was also a loss, and then trade 3 was also a loss. So that's worst case scenario. Now remember, you always want to make sure that you're prepared for the worst case scenario so that you're not caught off guard or you're surprised why you blew your account, okay? Because remember, your account might be very low, okay? So if we had only 100 Rand, which is $6 more or less, if we round it off, but it's about $5 and some change. So we round it off, that's $6. Not a lot to work with in the Forex market. We had 3 consecutive losses right over here. Okay, that means we more or less lost $3. That's 50% of our account size in just one day. Because let's say you placed all 3 trades in one day, you're down 50%. So you only have $3 more or less, plus minus, on your trading account. Now in trading, you want to have as much opportunity as possible. So the more capital you have, the more you have to stick around for longer, to find those positive opportunities where you hit your take profit, okay? Because you are going to face losses in trading, but you want to be around for those trades that hit our take profits. Do you get what I'm saying? So make sure, if you're going to choose to trade with 100 Rand, which is $6, just know the risks that are a reality in trading. So that's person A. Now person B is when we get onto more serious territory, which is about $100 if you want to trade with $100, which is recommended, okay? So here we have our $100, okay? $100 looks like a lot more to work with, okay? So if we have $100, I'm gonna put that right there, okay? $100, person B, which will be about 1,800. So let's just say plus minus, it's going to be 1,800. Okay, and then that's about $100, which is the recommended amount. It gives you enough space or room to really take on risk, but also grow from that and build your account capital by getting those positive trades that hit your take profit. Okay, so $100, it's about 1,800 Rand, and we're also going to be using the same lot size, so 0.01, okay? So you can obviously use a little bit more, but we can, for this example, I want you to use the same risk. So that's gonna be the lot size, same exact lot size. Okay, and then we're also gonna have 3 trades. Okay, 3 trades. 1, 2, and 3. They're also going to be losses, okay? So this is like 2 traders sitting next to one another. They have different they have different capitals in their account. So one trader, person A, has 100 Rand or $6 in their account, and trader 2, person B, has $100 in their account. So they are taking on the same amount of risk. They're placing the same trades, but their capital is just different, the total in their account. Okay, so loss over there for person B as well, and on its 3rd trade there's also a loss, which is the same amount, okay, because remember it's the same lot size. So we're just going to put that there. It's 118, 118, and 118. Okay, so do you see that $100 account? The person lost 3 trades, just like person A over here. Okay, but the difference is, after losing 3 trades, who do you think is going to be around longer in this trading game? Person with more capital. capital is going to be very important for you in terms of sticking around when your winning trades are going to obviously show up. This is known as your edge. Waiting for your edge to play out is so important, okay? Think in probabilities. Over a series of trades, you'll lose a couple of trades, but you'll also win a whole lot of other trades. I've also said this before in my previous videos. If you have a 40% win rate, it's all about your risk to reward ratio. But it's all about how much you're willing to gain and how much you're willing to lose on a trade. But as we get back into this topic is, person A, 100 Rand, $6. Not much room. They can only probably stick around for maybe 2 days, because if the next day happens and they place another 3 trades, they would have obviously lost their whole account, so they would have no profits left. So this one, 100 Rand wouldn't work. You're going to hope for luck, and you're going to just try and, I don't know, hope for the best and hope that you win each and every trade that you place. And that is not the reality. No matter what you see out there, you are going to face losses in your trades. But if you already know this, you have a great advantage overall amongst traders that obviously don't know this. So you'll have a great advantage where you can start being profitable, because you already know you're going to face losses. But if you have the right account size, enough capital, you can stick around for when your edge plays out according to your strategy, and you can have those winning trades. Because let's say person B has a $100 account. They lose 3 trades. Okay, they only lost about $3. So let's actually calculate that. So if they lost $3 in their account, let me just put this here. They lost $3 in their account. What do they have left? So let's see here. Okay, so they have $100 minus the 3. They have $97 left. Do you see the difference? While person A lost 50% of their account, 50%, that's a lot. And while person B barely scratched the surface on how much they lost. And pretty much, if you have a good risk reward ratio, maybe a 1-to-1 or even a 1-to-2, meaning double the amount of your risk that you're willing to take, they could end up making at least $6, okay? Person B making $6 on top of that. So they made their loss back, and they would have made extra profits. So in the end, capital is so important. You want to literally have more to work with than just working with 100 Rand. Literally, just 100 Rand. That's all you have to work with. So please, when you start out learning how to trade, make sure that you start off with enough room. Obviously, practice before the time and study before the time. But once you're ready, only trade with a small amount, only $100. And don't fall for trading with small amounts and flipping that to a big account size. Because remember, you don't know someone's backup. So pretty much they'll show you this. They traded with 100 Rand, but you don't know how many times they had to deposit another 100 Rand because they blew their account. Do you see how easy it is to just lose 50%? 3 simple little trades. 10 pip stop loss, okay? And that's the minimum I'm showing you right now. So remember, going forward, whatever you take from this video, just realize that in trading, you will have losses, but you'll also have wins. But your capital is important because it creates a nice buffer for you to protect your capital and place trades. And most importantly, add to your capital by growing and hitting your take profit when you find your edge. So, if you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe. And most importantly, remember, I am here for you. I'm making sure that you can stay motivated and that you get inspired to learn this skill so you can become better and more profitable at the end of the day.